Do you want to learn how to make your own homemade elderberry syrup? Let me show you how. Okay, so here we go. Elderberry syrup, homemade. Let's see how delicious this is. It's supposed to be super healthy for you, an immune system builder during flu season, COVID season. So let's go ahead and get started. In my saucepan here, I have 3.5 cups of water, and I have about 1.5 cups of frozen elderberries. I picked them, but I didn't want to cook it right away, so I rinsed them off and I froze them. Okay, so I'm gonna add that. And always be mindful, these elderberries will stain your fingers. Okay, they will stain your countertops, everything. So I added that to my water. I need 2 tablespoons of fresh ground ginger. So I have way more than 2 tablespoons in here. So I'm just gonna save the rest for some tea. All right, so we're gonna fill this up. I got 1, and then I got another here. It's a little over 2, but that's okay. It's ginger, it's good for you. Okay, so we're gonna add that. Now we also want to put cinnamon and cloves. So for our cinnamon, we're gonna do a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. I am using Ceylon cinnamon. They say it's supposed to be a little healthier for you, so throw a tablespoon of that in there. And then our ground cloves, we are going to do a 1/2 teaspoon of that. This is very strong. You can use fresh, cloves, like the whole cloves. I don't have any, so I'm just using ground. Now, we're gonna let this boil. We are going to just let it go to like, I don't know what I'm talking about here. I'm a little confused. I haven't done one of these in a while. So let me stir this around. We're just gonna boil it, okay? We're gonna boil it! Look at that. Bring it to a boil. This is what I'm trying to say. We're gonna bring it to a boil. Then we're gonna put the cover on and we're gonna reduce it to a simmer for about 45 minutes to an hour until the liquid in here has reduced to about half. Okay? Once that's done, we are going to turn the heat off, let it cool until it's cool enough to handle. You're gonna grab a cheesecloth. This is my fancy cheesecloth I got from Amazon. And we're gonna strain everything through here. We're gonna add the honey. We're using 1 cup of raw honey. And then we're gonna put it in our mason jar and put it in the fridge. And we're gonna take, 1 or 2 teaspoons a day, whatever the recommended dosage is during this season. And let's hope that we're gonna be good. I'll be back. Okay, we have simmered down our elderberry syrup. So now I'm gonna turn the heat off. We're gonna smush everything and we're just gonna let it cool. Okay, so our elderberry syrup is ready to strain. Well, it's not quite syrup yet until we add the honey, but it's ready to be strained. So I'm pouring it in my cheesecloth. And then I am going to pick this up and strain it all out. Okay, and then once you strain it, I'm going to add about 1 cup plus 1/4 cup of local honey, and then we're going to can these up. Here we go. This is how it looks. It looks like cranberry juice. So here goes our 1.25 cups of honey. Try to use local honey, raw honey. This one is raw and unfiltered, and it's local to the Northeast, which is where I am located. We're going to give this a stir, mix that up. And then we're gonna go ahead and put it in our mason jars. And then you just pour it in your jars, give it a good seal, and put it in your refrigerator. Perfect. And here is the finished product.